Yeah, folks, Marvel Snap's newest card is Namorita, a new 3/5. When you draw a card, give it -1 cost if this is your only card here. So playing on that, I guess, ocean-themed solo character thing like Namor and Orca, where this card needs to be alone. But if you manage that, then you get actually some pretty sick discounts. You know, just playing this naturally, that means you would just get a discount on 4, 5, and 6. From your normal draws, which would equate to 3 energy saved for a 3-cost card. Like, hey, that's not too bad. But you could also play in a deck that's all about drawing as many cards as you can. For instance, Thanos Stones are very good at drawing lots of cards. We've got Adam Warlock, King Eitri. Remember, Nico can draw cards as well here with her Destroy and Draw. Crystal drawing cards, then other things that synergize with that stuff like Jubilee also loves it when you draw cards. Daredevil sort of kind of loves it when you draw cards, but as I'll find out at some point in this video, he doesn't actually work with Jubilee, which surprised me. Her buff happens after Daredevil, even though they both say win. I thought it might count since it wasn't an after, but it doesn't. Maybe play order matters. I didn't get to test too much. Anyway, another card that theoretically cares, but I would probably cut Daredevil from this deck in hindsight. It didn't feel like it was very good. And then, you know, stuff like Fastos just to juice up your deck a little more so that every card drawn has even more potential discounts or extra power. This is kind of like a Namorita and Jubilee, you know, fusion that only gets one or the other when theoretically you can get both. So, you know, just stuffing your deck with draw, trying to get as many discounts, as many bonus power points as you can off the Jubilee Silver Surfer Namorita combo. Now, in theory, I think that's really cool. And in theory, I think Namorita is a pretty high potential card. But I will say, particularly for this deck, I had a lot of trouble today actually keeping Namorita solo in her location. That's kind of compounded on by the Thanos Stones. Like if you're playing a lot of stones, you just need space to do that, and it can kind of feel like you're getting constricted too quickly. That is doubly true when you have locations that punish you for playing cards in certain spots, which I ran into numerous times. It felt like every time I got a turn 3 Namorita, it was like, oh, this location is screwing me. I can't play cards there, which means I got to play everything in one spot, which means I probably have to turn off my Namorita too soon, which is kind of killing the upside here. So this did feel a little bit more susceptible to sort of location problems than I expected it to, just because of that. But it might be particularly because it's a Thanos deck. Maybe you got to move this out of Thanos, even though I do think Thanos is a particularly great synergy because you're just getting these 0-cost stones that draw you more 0-cost cards. Like, that's so great because you can maybe save 7, 8 energy throughout the course of a game off Namorita in this deck, which is really crazy. So like, there's something there that's a little bit tough to solve on this. Maybe you need less low-cost cards alongside that. Maybe don't put as many low-cost things in there. But it's just, it just like felt a little bit higher friction than I expected it to. Other lists might not be as susceptible to that. So I'm like a little mixed on Namorita right now. I think potentially quite good, but also sometimes just more awkward than you'd like. So I do just want to see some data roll in on this one. It's a little too early for data right now, but I think Surfer decks could still make sense on this because Surfer in particular is a deck that loves discounts. Even if you don't have a lot of extra ways to draw, just sitting any 3-cost card to 2 can be really good to open up some lines like on turn 5, for instance. So definitely some possibilities there. I mean, honestly, some kind of like Namora package could be cool for Namorita too, or other decks that just care about like key discounts or possibilities. At the same time, I think this is one that could just kind of get locked out of decks too, because they don't necessarily need it or it's not quite consistent enough. Also a card that falls off really hard if you don't play it on curve. It's like, this is great on turn 3. The later in the game it hits, the more it's going to struggle. It's just not going to have time to make its impact. And, you know, it's just a 3/5, basically a dead 3/5 at that stage. So I'm really mixed and torn on this card right now. I think there are some moments where you're like, yes, this is insane, and I love this card so much. And others where it's like, oh, it's not working. God, this is causing me so many problems. So you'll see what I mean, I think, as you watch this video, where frankly, it's just hard to find a lot of good Namorita moments. You're going to get a few, but not too many, as you're about to see. All right, definitely Eitri first. We'll save up for Namorita, of course, and we'll save his draw up for Namorita, I mean, of course. And these other 2 in hand are perfect. Lake Hellas, really, really, really good for us generally. Do we go ahead and draw Thanos? I mean, in some ways I do like the idea of, you know, making sure we don't miss him, or don't draw him organically and waste the draw. But I think, you know, Namorita is just too cool to pass up. Oh my god, we are literally going to get every stone. Okay. Now we can go E-Tree, but we don't need to because we're going to draw the stones anyway off the Mind Stone. So I could maybe just save this for a Daredevil or some other mechanism. First, I thought this might be a bot deck, but I've actually seen this Angela, Hawkeye, Chavez thing with a Shulao package. I think it's a real deck. I don't think I'm seeing bots anymore in the 90s at all, by the way, so that would be surprising for... Oh! The insane dream! The dream! We also could do Le Jiguia for King E-Tree too, I guess. We're gonna have to play over there at some point, probably kind of soonish, right? The dream! Every time I want to play Namorita, I get screwed with the location that like makes my life awkward, you know? Jubilee Namorita Dream! So both these stones are going to be buffed. They're going to be 0-3 and 0-4s. I can play Reality Stone to turn off Le Jiguia, which I'm going to desperately need because I'm going to need that space. Dude, Namorita, this downside... I guess maybe some decks don't really care as much as mine specifically, but it is actually feeling like a downside more than I kind of expected, I guess. I don't think that's surprising or whatever. Like, I get it. I'm just like a little, I don't know. It's more annoying than I expected more often than I expected, I guess. Not necessarily a bad thing. I knew it was going to be a limiter, but... And by the way, my card is gray, but in my deck list, it shows it as blue. I don't know why it's not showing blue, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Ooh, Crystal's a great hit, though. So we have all the stones. We're gonna have Thanos, of course. He's gonna be, like, I guess at some point we just need to start loading this up already, too, right? Like, the Namorita discounts just aren't gonna matter anymore. Power Stone, we're gonna end up with Thanos right like this, which I guess is fine. Mid, I don't think we're ever winning mid like this. Oh, actually, we might not end up with Thanos right. We might end up with some other random card right because of Crystal. That actually could be a bit of a pickle, to be honest. Maybe we have to play Crystal right just to have some safety valve there. Also, I don't know if these things get discounted if the Namorita... I think probably not, actually, if I think about this. Also, I think... Oh god, I'm out of time. Oh my god, I'm out of time. I think Bluestone needs to go mid. I think I've goosed it here. I think Namorita won't discount it, but that doesn't really matter. We're just, like, it's fine. I think I goosed positioning. We were running out of time. I was going to reposition and do this a lot smarter, but then... I ran out of time. I hope we're not really remotely big enough, right? So now it's like this dilemma of like, where does Thanos go? Does he go mid? Does he go... He might have to go mid to be big enough, to be honest. And then we have to figure out another card. Yeah, by the way, the Namorita discounts did not work as we suspected. The unrevealed cards do still limit her. That makes sense. That tracks like Galactus or whatever, so that's totally expected. Oh, Mockingbird's a great hit because that lets you spike a little harder left as well. And she's still getting buffed. Boy, I hate how free right is for them. Jeff is like giant, dude. Like, do I have to, like, is this surprise factor worth it? You know what I mean? But the problem is, like, this only takes you to 24, which is like barely a win. Are they gonna splash left though for the surprise factor, or do they just double down mid with a big Shulao buff, you know? Like Kitty Pride Shulao here. Problem is, if Jeff and Shulao go left, I might still lose. I can't decide if they... I think they're going to go for Lake Hellas. I don't know. It's really tough. I think it could go either direction. I think they play Shulao left, Kitty Pride mid, or whatever variation of that. But Kitty mid is the takeaway with the big Shulao buff. But I think Thanos beats it, so I think we called our shot. Yeah. We sure did, baby. Let's go. That's a big win, dude. That's a big win. This was a sick game. It is exposing Namorita a little bit. Also, I don't know what I was going to do on that fifth turn, but there was something I liked better. But this actually ended up working out even. I think initially I was clogging out Lake Hellas because I wanted to get all one drops there. But Specifically, this line worked out really, really well in hindsight. I don't know if it was the smartest decision at the time, but hey, we'll take it. I will say Mockingbird was a really good draw, but you know, we're very, very likely to draw most of our cards in this deck. Also, the Jubilee buffs coming in, not clutch at all. Close, probably, right? What actually got buffed? Crystal, Mockingbird, of course. But these are all just like Hellas buffs. I didn't really get that many buffs on stones, did I? Jubilee didn't really... Did she not buff the stones? Like, what did I thought I played this on 4, and then I guess I played these to draw more things on 5. Shouldn't some of my stones have come off? Didn't I play Mind Stone to draw stones? Why aren't any of these buffed? Oh, this one is buffed. It's just that, oh, okay, Thunderbolt's Tower sent it back down, but that one's not. Oh, that one also is buffed. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, it's just Thunderbolt's Tower showing those as normal. Okay, that's why. So she did buff too. So pretty relevant Jubilee, actually. Kept left kind of safe. Thanos. Hey, new card alert. I thought I upgraded this. Maybe I didn't use that version or whatever. I don't know. Let's save Mind Zone for post Namorita, right? The name of this deck, by the way, is, no, I don't know. I mean, now that I've called it out, some of you will get it, but I don't know if most people are going to get it. Oh my god, the Blackstone early is great. Now, unfortunately, Namorita needs to be by herself, so we're not going to get to benefit from Blackstone probably over multiple turns here, but it's just nice to shoot her out anyway. It's really good, because now we can just go Crystal, or I guess Mind Zone, Soul Zone too is just a ton of draws. It would be really cool to get a Jubilee down too. Imagine we top deck Jubilee here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Top deck Jubilee, dude. I don't even need, like, oh my god. You can actually just play. Oh, dude, I'm so sad. Dude, I can just draw a million cards though. Wow, we can just draw a million cards this turn. Oh my god. Do we want to burn a bunch of our opponent's cards as well? I mean, I don't even really need Blackstone anymore because I'm gonna be... Everything's gonna be so discounted. I think I just burned through their deck. It doesn't really often do anything, but it could give us some information if nothing else. Yeah, dude, I don't know. This is so sick, dude. Like, they're only gonna have... I'm actually burning, you know, they're drawing 1 card, but I'm burning 3, so they're gonna have like 1 card actually left. Oh, Shulao burned is so sick. Okay. Jeff burned. Zombie Scarlet Witch. Surge is gone. Okay, that just kind of made my life better, probably. Nico Demon is actually pretty legit. Yeah, that's good. I also need to like just create space, you know? Because right now I am actually super clogged. Because Namorita, she can't have... You know, she needs to be alone. Like, can I commit this Space Stone? I don't think so, right? That's not gonna work. I might have to be done with Namorita, guys. I don't know. Like this actually, I didn't even really think about this, but it becomes a kind of counter synergy of sorts for Thanos decks. You know, especially if you're drawing this many stones. We won't always draw this many stones. Like sometimes we'll get bigger hits, but it does become like a bit of a, you know, self-made limiter here, which is scary. I didn't really draw any of my big guys. We just drew all stones. Do I actually literally have all my stones? Yeah, we can get a big Thanos if we draw him. We might need to match a Giant Man here, although are they more of a Shulao deck than a Giant Man deck? I don't even know. Namorita mid holding down Blackstone. Okay. So the opponent literally just has 5 cards in hand. They won't be drawing anything next turn. Thanos is down to 4, which is nuts. I guess you probably load up the Thanos right in this case. You're done with Namorita because you just need, you know, the space. And I might actually just be playing these 2 stones to finish, because that's what's going to make Thanos competitive right against this zombie horde. Is he actually going to be competitive? Because we're already down 10. This is easily going to gain a bunch more. Maybe we have to abandon right, guys. I don't know. Maybe we have to abandon right. In that case, you could probably just go ahead and rip a Space Stone. I'm wondering, does Namorita probably... We can test this, but probably, my guess, is that I think I'm gonna do it this way too. I think unrevealed cards will deny her ability, right? I don't think this will come out discounted. Also, this is not drawing anything, you absolute goon, because Thanos is in hand, you moron. Okay, we did call the zombie giant man positioning on the Thanos here, but is he going to be big enough? Probably, hopefully. I need a big guy to go with him. Fastos is not big. I would have preferred a demon, of course. But I think this might hold. This might hold. I think there's a good chance this actually holds. Thanos is just so big, and we had a nice head start anyway, you know, basically 12 extra power. I think this is good. I think we positioned this really well. No absorbing man is great news. Well, it is absorbing man, but they played Kitty Pride. Oh my god, they threw. Oh my god, they threw. They would have beat us, but they sequenced the Kitty Pride wrong. We got bailed out. Also, Thanos right in hindsight would have held as well. It would have gone up to 33. Or no. 30. Ooh. Oh, we got bailed out, guys. We just got saved. This was a really interesting... This was like my first Namorita game. You're probably deducing from the way I've been reacting about things. Interesting. Like, you want stones, but you also don't want too many stones for her. Like, there's a problem there, right? It creates a bit of a hiccup. Hello, opponent. Fist bumps all around. Oh boy, between Hellfire Club and Namorita, this game's gonna get tight quick. Why is it every time there's a location that makes it so hard for me to keep Namorita alone? I mean, I think it is just part of the risk of a Thanos deck too. Oh my good god, dude, I literally have to play her right and then all my one drops mid. That's brutal, dude. That's so brutal. Oh god, that's not even great news. I mean, it's kind of okay. Like, thank god Agony didn't lock us out of the Namorita here. The question is, how good even is Namorita on this? I don't know, man. I have no clue. But you know, I'm not I'm actually having fun with this deck so far for sure, and winning enough that it feels okay. Not great, I don't think, because I'm not actually convinced Jubilee is any good. Particularly with only kind of sort of 2 ways to buff her outside of location help. Agony, Fastos being those, and Fastos incredibly unreliable, right? But even +2 power just kind of might be worth it if you're drawing 8 cards. You know, there's kind of 2 ways to make Jubilee relevant, right? Like, go big, make her giant and draw a couple cards, or go small and oh god, these are you Namorita? I need you to turn... I'm gonna get a reality stone, I guess, right? And then maybe I can... Well, not always, but sometimes I get a reality stone. Maybe I can turn off Hellfire Club because it'll cost 0. That'll give me a little bit of space, but timing-wise, it's gonna be tough. Okay, nice. 0 cost reality stone really helps a lot, actually. That's really nice. 0 cost E-Tree as well. We can just slam all that stuff left for now. E-Tree's great. It'll draw me that final stone, which makes Thanos a powerhouse, right? That's cool. That unfortunately still has to wait. Crystal, I mean, we don't really care that much about the Namorita buff anymore, right? I think we can just do this. There's no reason to play Surge or anything into Thunderbolts right now, I don't think. I mean, I'm doing this Reality Stone thing, but like only kind of for later anyway, right? Like, I don't know if I need that. Maybe we just do this. Maybe just play the 0 costs and be happy, you know? And then you might even go... Do you go Space Stone right? Maybe you go Crystal left, Space Stone right. You know? I'm just thinking, like, this sets you up for, like, some Thanos flexibility. You can definitely go mid with your Thanos. Like, that's pretty cool. Astral Plane. Oh, that's so terrible. It's going to lock us up. Oh, I mean, 12 points is decent, but it's not good. Sarah for the opponent with this crazy Viv Ascani hand. There's no chance we win. We just got locked out. Oh my god, they stole my Space Stone. Not that it matters at all, but oh god, that does mean they can also steal my Power Stone though, which is just going to lose the game 100%, right? Also, no space for Soul Stone thanks to Astral Plane. So, I mean, there's just no chance we win. I'll see it out because I don't really care. It's just funny how bad this went, but no chance. Sarah plus the Viv buffs, they're just gonna have, you know, a brood that's a dump of like 21 power or some garbage, right? Maybe multiples. There's just no chance. 0 chance at victory. They might steal the Power Stone though and waste some... They might waste some energy on that rogue that's not actually doing anything, which is, I guess, kind of cool in theory. I would love to be able to play Mockingbird left and Thanos right here normally, or maybe vice versa, I guess. But, you know, alas. Was Mockingbird 1, though? She might not have been able to go left. I don't remember what she cost exactly. How many created cards do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, she was 0. I don't know, man. Not impossible to win, but I think really tough. That seems... Oh, my good God. I've actually seen these Killmonger Nova builds floating around, by the way. You see him in action here. Pretty much a nightmare scenario for me. Good God, that went as poorly as humanly possible. I just accidentally clicked snap. I don't think the opponent sees that. That wasn't BM. Yeah, that they have you know, they have the Venus in there for the Nova Killmonger package, but man, brutal loss. Hey, Namorita, let's go, dude. Let's go ahead and draw the Thanos. Just because I don't want to accidentally draw him organically and then just lose that draw, right? But now we have a bit of a question about, like, do you save these for post Namorita, or do you just start getting your buffs ASAP, right? I think I'm gonna save them because it's still like so cheap and flexible, right? Namorita's gonna end up mid, which also makes any other 3s or 4s go there, which is kind of tough. Particularly, yeah, Jubilee. Oh man, Jubilee left would be so sick as well. Dang. Maybe we just take Namorita for 1 turn here then and still decide to go for Jubilee, because Jubilee is going to be a monster buff. Dude, it's really a shame we've got Asteroid M here. This would have been so cool otherwise. Fastos at 2 is kind of sweet, but I don't have a whole lot of time to weave that in. I mean, if you go this route, right, it's just like, anything but Asteroid M, dude. It's killing me right now. I'm dying. It's hurting my heart. I guess you do this and throw the Fastos in. He's gonna move mid, but Namorita will get to proc twice still, which is pretty cool. I think I value the discounts here more than the Jubilee buff ultimately, because you're also getting Muir Island upside like this by playing these down sooner. So I think, but when you consider all those elements, I think this is definitely the right way to go. King E tree. That draw is not really going to be relevant, I guess, but that's okay. So Namorita's turned off, but we got 3 discounts. Hey, we also dodged that red Guardian idiot, but he got, like, we kind of functionally turned off our own Namorita, so they're probably like, oh, whatever, that's fine. Do you even bother going for Jubilee here? I feel like you probably just prefer... Like, he's only gonna hit 1 card and you maybe not even playing it anyway, right? And it's just so expensive. I don't think you do. I think you're just ripping through a bunch of bodies here, right? Like trying to do some cool Tarnax stuff. Maybe Surge first in case of Carnage. And then just throwing in a Thanos. Like, is this too much of a lock-in mid? Like, do you think they're gonna gain at least another 8 points here? Is 16? We're at 14, 16, 19. I mean, it's definitely possible for them to get more than that, you know, but maybe it's okay. I think we just know if we're going to be playing Thanos next turn anyway. Like, we have kind of 2 choices here. US Agent probably irrelevant against a Surfer deck. Piranha. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. I mean, to me, this just feels like Thanos left, right? And Daredevil or... I don't know. Now I'm thinking, like, is there any world where... I mean, Right's scary for them, right? I just think, you know, Daredevil's pretty tiny, but Right's really scary for them. I don't know. This is fine. Like, it's probably not good, but... Because I'm worried about, like, Sebastian Shaw or something left. How many points do they actually get mid, too, is another question. I was thinking you could go Thanos Right and try to roll, like, an Aurora or something, but I don't even really have any. I have, like, 1 buff mid or whatever. It's not even good enough. So it's like not really helpful. This got lost its on reveal, so I don't think it works. Aurora would be like decent left, I guess, right? You have on reveal ongoing, but not that crazy still. Right. Sinister, pretty low roll. Yeah, that sucks. Carter is terrifying. Shaw, like we talked about, is scary. Is that actually enough still, though? I don't feel like it's gonna be unless this hits like a Surfer or something. Hit Monkey's actually a pretty solid roll, but I just don't think anything here is big enough. Yeah. Yeah, opponent just kind of, this was like a really honest, by the way, their name Howard the Man is really fun. I just saw their name. I love that name. They just didn't hit any of their like crazy pop-off stuff, you know? Like an early Namorita might have helped them open up some lines, because I definitely think Namorita Surfer makes a ton of sense, right? Like totally makes sense. I need to swap in my name. I got the wrong, I don't know how I ended up with the wrong Namorita in my deck. Did I end up with like the custom card or something? I don't know. She's blue. She looked white in a previous version. What am I using? Base card? Yeah, I don't know, man. Whatever, it's fine. Rocket Pad. Yeah, we'll get out ahead there. That's, oh, no. King Eitri, Shadowlands, Daredevil, let's go. Now, the problem with this combo is, of course, in this deck, you might draw something that doesn't buff Shadowlands Daredevil, but I still wanted Daredevil in here, because even though he has a lot of misses, I was just like, well, I want a 2-drop. This is one of the few that actually synergizes with just drawing more stuff, and Fastos technically can boost a few over the threshold as well, so... I think he's definitely a questionable fit. I think Cable was another consideration I had for the deck. So, you know, do as you think. But even if you don't hit demons, hopefully he still gets up to like 2/7 sometimes, just naturally from drawing extra cards, right? Demon or stone? It's a demon. Let's go Daredevil. Way to go, dude. So now Crystal looks pretty great. Oh my god, do we go Fastos first? I like double Fastos Mind Stone. Like, that's pretty sick. The stones being big is really cool. I mean, they are technically also going to be able to buff Daredevil. Like, you know, a couple buffs on Reality Stone, a couple buffs on Space Stone could do it. You know what? Surge also, for the record, could get you there. Help the Daredevil side of things. I'm gonna go this route here. I don't think we need more in Rocket Pad, and I don't think I need another Fastos for cloning Vats. I'm gonna want to start playing the rest of this deck out, right? Magic giving me even more time to scale up my Daredevil. Morag's gonna get kind of interesting though for both these decks, potentially. I almost kind of want their Gambit to go off as long as it doesn't hit my Daredevil, you know? Now I sort of wish I'd gone for another Fastos too though. Oh my god, the 0/8 Space Stone is crazy work. Well, we gotta copy that, right? That's insane to copy. This is gonna draw me Thanos and of course another card. Thanos again gonna buff Daredevil. Now the second Space Stone, you know, not gonna be so perfect because it's not drawing again because we already have the Thanos, but still all good. A Time Stone only at 2. It got discounts from Fast. Oh, the Gambit already went off. What did it hit? It hit the what was there? Some idiot stone? Not important. We dodged Daredevil from that Gambit. Oh no, that was not Gambit that went off. That was this Gambit that went off. I'm just now catching up to the game here, idiot. I mean, again, I think the Space Stones are just so big and free and awesome. I think you put them there. Time Stone isn't a ton of points, but it's enough that it's probably still worth it. We really got to dodge this Gambit, right? There's some brutal hits here, like multiple Space Stones, you know. Daredevil's going to be giant too, and he's kind of holding down left on top of that. Do I need to do more mid? No, I can like put demons and stuff in. It really is just going to depend on where this Gambit goes, man. Like, that's really going to be the whole story here. I wonder if I should have put a Thanos right. I doubt it, but oh my god, more Gambits. Oh, good lord. So Thanos, please don't. Oh, I don't have Orange Stone, so Thanos is actually at risk here. Oh, Daredevil sniped. Oh, God, another Gambit too. What an idiot, dude. Don't hit these Space Stones, please. What misery this is. I mean, am I crazy to think that I'm still just gonna win? Like, they're at 16. Are we expecting that to get bigger from Victoria Hand? How many of these are created cards, right? That's created. That must be created, right? Why doesn't it say it is? Maybe another 4 there. Another 4 there is 20. I'm at 12, and 5 is 17. Maybe Demon just to cover a little extra here. I mean, isn't this just gonna be okay? I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I didn't really math it out. Like, how many? Oh my god, there's still more Gambits. Are you actually kidding me, dude? Oh, we dodged that. Oh, I think we're okay. We dodged that. Another freaking Gambit. How did God, these stupid cloning bats and copies and just good God, dude. If I had priority, the Soul Stone would have made all this pretty chill, by the way. I think we're still fine, by the way, right? Like a Gambit, I don't know, it depends on right. If it hits a Space Stone right, or multiple things right, that final Gambit here could still screw us. It is crazy how many cards we've drawn, by the way, dude, this game. Don't kill me, game, I swear to God. Oh, let's go. Oh, so insane. I'm really sad we didn't have either Namorita or Jubilee, the two like interesting cards here, but everything else was so sick, dude. So the Thanos was safe there for that last, well, no, Gambit, I guess. I can't hit Thanos anyways, so that didn't matter. Oh my God, dude, just dodging bullets. Wow. Wow. That was so scary, dude. Too many freaking Gambits, dude. Oh boy, that was so scary. Let's sit on Reality Stone. Yeah, I don't think we need that just yet. Reed's Lab, we are decent at achieving that, but you get kind of locked into the problem, you know. Dude, a Namorita here would still actually be such a sick draw. So unlikely right now. We haven't drawn through enough, but that's a Reality Stone for the opponents. Let's keep that in mind, turning stuff off. Namorita! We just shuffled in 3 more cards. It would be so insanely unlikely. Fastos, honestly, though, is like a pretty clutch secondary. Like, if you're going to hit a 3-drop, it might be better than Namorita, really, just not very fun for the video's sake. Like, we want to see the new card. So, Gambits I love, actually. Clear out some of this garbage space for me, man. I need better things happening. Oh, Hala, don't screw me, please. Keep my Jubilees alive. If it goes left, obviously it's going to get destroyed, but we'll try anyway. I mean, I guess there is some argument to make, like, don't you need more space to play the big dudes on Sinister London? Like, it's a pretty good argument to make. Maybe we just do this. It's like, if Gambit clears them out, you could be fine, but you just don't know if that's going to happen. Ascani is just so ridiculous. Oh my God. How do we ever win? Does Jubilee not even interact with Daredevil? I just noticed, like, it says win, but it sure looked like after. I don't know if Daredevil actually gets, like, can Jubilee save a Daredevil buff? I don't know. I actually have no idea. I might just do this since we have priority. Just get ahead of the Sinister London on it here. Hope it holds. I don't think it's gonna hold because Gambit just deletes so much power here, but I don't know if I really have a choice. This also just makes Mockingbird a pretty decent card too. She gets 4 more discounts here, so she's a 1 cost. That said, we can't play these two together, worst case next turn. I don't know if that's good enough, but it's interesting. It's definitely got a possibility. I doubt anything off the top is better, but maybe a demon, if it's buffed enough, could be, I guess. Locations could change things too, I suppose. Celestial Circuit, that's irrelevant, okay. Hey, 0 cost Nico's pretty sweet, actually, yeah. That's a fine final dump. How crazy is their hand? They've played double Ascani Moon Girl. Like, what's gonna happen? How insane is this hand? We just confirmed it does not work with Daredevil. Okay, well, that was a whole part of the plan of this deck. So Daredevil definitely needs to be cut. I have been counting on this being a thing. That's crazy because it doesn't say after, it says win. And this says win too. Maybe it could be based on play order, actually. I wonder if Jubilee coming down first changes that at all. I don't know. That seems kind of unlikely, but not impossible, technically. Honestly, this might hold. I don't know. It just depends on the Gambits and stuff. I like that we're able to hide the Agony here. So, like, she's not at risk of the Gambit, so those points probably stick. You just don't know, man. Like, how crazy buffed or whatever these Ascani cards are. How big are they? The Gambits are almost certainly going off, and they are definitely going to delete a lot of points, because I don't have... But, like, maybe they just go in the wrong places for that, you know? Maybe they just catch, like, 2 Fastoses, too. That would be pretty okay, maybe. Seems like they went harder mid, which is where I also went harder, and we're less exposed to Gambits, so maybe that holds. We have 20 minimum mid. Sasquatch does not flip left, but he is... so insane. Oh my god, please be something nuts. What is this? No, that's irrelevant. I cannot win, right? It's literally impossible, yeah. Bro, that is a absolute... Number one, This game wasn't even remotely close, by the way, dude. Like, come on, man. What an insane hit this is. Like, come on, dude. Triple Sasquatch. And the Gambit's just murdered me. Like, come on, dude. I'm not even in the same video game as that player. Come on, dude. This deck is tough. What is it? What button over there? That red button? That means I'm recording. No. Oh my gosh, Regina, I saw a spider right here earlier today. You want to see a picture? I looked it up. It's a wolf spider, I think. Yeah, look, it was right there. See it? See, it was sitting right there. Airshim only is AFK only, really. Oh my god, Triskelion. Mockingbird's like, yes. But I'm like, no. Do we play Headpool Power Stone? I don't know, maybe just to dump the hand a little bit. Mockingbird's gonna be pretty legit. All right, Regina, bye, I guess. Is this too boring for you? Oh, that's not really a button. And remember, that's not a touchscreen. You gotta use the mouse, remember? Here, you can click it with the mouse if you want. Here. Oh, hold up. Let me play these cards first. Hold up. We'll play it here. Now go ahead. You can use the mouse. They played a Punisher War Machine. I should have looked at that and played my card maybe the other spot, but alas, we didn't. We're not paying attention. It's Airshim anyway. They got 1,000,000 energy. Namorita turned off by debris. How sad. How sad. Regina, can you grab this card right here?
Okay.
This one. Mockingbird is her name.
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird, you got it. Yeah, you're so good at that. And we're gonna play her here, I guess. And then maybe this guy goes here. I don't know. I don't really like any of these plays. There you go. I don't think we can win. Do you think so? Do you think we can win? Don't chew on your fingers. That's gross. Do you think we can win? What do you think? Death Domain! Maybe we can win! How do we beat left, though? It's still going to be really hard to beat left. Adam Warlock. What utter garbage is that? Oh, my God. All right, we're going to just hit intern. We're going to pass. Because of She-Hulk. And then, I don't know, we got to figure it out. Because Carter's kind of impossible to beat. Maybe I'll get a just insane top deck. Or no, Adam Warlock was the Hydro Man top deck, wasn't it? Yeah. Maybe Thanos does the job right, but it's going to be so tough. Eliath denied, but so big it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, I just don't trust She-Hulk right, you know? That doesn't seem good enough, guys. It doesn't seem good enough. Okay. Not good enough left, of course. We're barely even tying what they had. Barely beating it. Daredevil a little bigger, I guess. Opponent, Mockingbird, Bast. Mine's, we hold! It holds! Regina, we did it! Close the door, Regina!